higher than that is a good place to play them. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get all three on one side, to walk away, then come back to the Goblin to just distract a little longer. You got to do it perfectly, or you just got to do it right. You know, you can't go and making... We were talking to Eric Benemu about this years ago, and I talked to him about his players in these defensive moments. Do you try to do the fancy move, or do you try to do the sure thing? And he says you always go sure thing on stages like this.
Yeah, I mean,
brother,
you gotta simplify the game
it's a
and
fucking
just
children's
execute,
card game.
Now you gotta
just
go
start
back
the
and
games
say,
faster.
I thought I had it in
brother,
a good spot in game number one.
It's a
now I have
children's
to go back
card
to the drawing
mobile
board in
game.
game number two.
Just
and I'm very
lock
curious
it
to see
in.
if he at some point goes back to that graveyard deck that we saw in his previous matchup. He's been running that in practice a ton. That was not an accident that he played like that with that deck. And I'm very curious to see if we get into game 4, game 5, that ends up being a thing.
He would have loved to have that in game 1, to be honest, running into that Cannoneer tower, been able to lock things down with the poison, clean up all those swarmy troops, but
0-100 is not an insult.
The dice fall.
Like with the experience I have in the game, and the type of game it is, yo, it's a knowledge-based game. Brother,
after a game 1 like that.
It probably took
not really much of a nail biter, more
months to even find one.
Yeah, well,
like,
now we look at this.
facet of the game. People have metaed it. You have to learn multiple endgame strategies.
And they get,
in sort of that I knew nothing. What about it? I don't care.
Does he go into cycle? I think maybe he wants to drag it out a little bit later, but that's where he plays comfortably. And, you know, you still have some things. I'm wondering, is there some version of drill or bait he goes here early?
You know, I think that I'd love to see Sub kind of do what Pedro did, which is kind of reset, go maybe minor wall breakers, things like that. I think the way that Mo's been playing drill, just go to drill in game 2. You've already got an advantage. You've already been playing it so perfectly. It's been very hard to stop.
Just a one-on-one game because it's a no-confident ending.
Barrel early on here from Sub.
And Mohamed Light with the bomber.
Why he's going to poke thing.
So drill certainly a possibility here. Drill plus Evo Valk.
And this could just be crazy bait with wall breakers still.
Okay, hold on. Yo, this Cal guy is cooking.
Wall breakers high here. There they are.
Takes a little swing from the Valkyrie. All of it.
Yes, that's not good. That's not good. Ooh, over-invested into that for sure.
Looking like he's playing drill. This is going to be very, very interesting when you start working that Evo snowball into the equation. Maybe using wall breakers to take the drill out.
500 damage.
Perfect fire spirit jumps. But after losing confidence in interactions in game 1, will Sub
Oh no, not the drill!
And goes for the snowball on the Dark Goblin to clear, and that's going to get some good damage.
Wow.
Bomber getting tanked for, and Mohamed Light pretty much evens things
up. Hey, stop emoting. Stop emoting, man.
Brilliant decision making there by Mo. Nice shot here from the Princess at the bridge by Sub. Probably not
going to get many more
of those throughout this game. 1965, 21-71. Sub in the lead by a hair, and probably wishes that that Dark Goblin stayed alive, Rich.
Yeah, Sub taking the
Chat, Dark Goblin's broken.
In game number 2.
Remove it from the game. Dark Goblin makes the game boring to play.
Boring. Last little bit of interaction, and as we get closer and closer to our double elixir time, he sets up with the Goblin Hut.
Sub really needs to make these double barrels. These
can't log against that on defense.
What? Damage when you talk about the responses
that
Mo has. Whether it's just making things played awkwardly by Mo, getting things out of cycle for his offensive pushes.
Yeah, big investment here. My God, look at that. So much invested there. I don't think that was worth it.
To defend that way, you have to have the perfect fire spirit jump, and his micro is just not on right now.
We've seen the hands shake on stage before, and while we have the face cam, we don't have the hand cam at this World Finals.
Oh, you kind of locked him with that. You know, he reacted like me.
Have the real goblins on the left.
Oh, look at that, still alive. Bang!
Instead, pretty clean defense, 1845 to 1822.
Both players doing a great job
he's cooking!
Consistently pressuring
both
cooking!
Lanes.
You see it paying off here for Sub as he now puts both towers under 1900.
And trying to get some princesses on the board, but giving poison value is
the
Sub.
micro!
Dropped in the poison.
Oh boy.
Rich, this is exactly what I am talking about. Sub is out of sorts at the moment.
Snowball pushes, forces
out of what?
Some more drops to cover, but damage done. 1558 on the right-hand side.
He's in the double barrel.
Sub still
Chat,
in this
he's got a big swarm going. He's in the double barrel. He won't be able to handle it.
His interactions yesterday.
Oh, that's massive value, though. Massive value on that. Jesus.
Sub will have to get on tower. Mohamed Light does.
No, he's got a lot of mana to cover that for real.
And Princess stays alive just a little longer than Mo would have liked. Dark Goblin also.
Oh, he's cooking with the Goblin, though.
Clean up this Gob Hut. High Valkyrie to block. Beautiful stuff here from Mo.
And the Evo Snowball.
Wait, why was the spin not working there? You guys see that?
Try to cover on one side, guards on the other, and does not allow the wall.
Chat, I think his OT deck is better.
Damage on the left-hand side is massive.
Yeah,
down to 12.
His smaller chunks really divert his army a lot more.
Against this Princess Valkyrie on the other side to protect the Dark Goblin. Sub turning the pressure up, building some confidence.
Oh, nice micro. Jesus, that micro's crazy.
Down.
Final minute.
Oh, big damage. But it's 2 equivalent damage, though. Like, look. Oh, no, he's got that.
And he's going to eat some of that. No, he does not. Last second Valkyrie. Bomber taken off the board, but does do the job against the Dark Goblin.
Not only does Sub have the lead, but he has both lanes, and that's going to be huge here. Is he can go opposite, but he can also,
why would he snowball that?
Win in that right-hand side.
And I love what he's doing with the princesses here, Rich. You know Mo wants
what is bro doing?
Right, so make these princesses take over the board. Control the board. Protect your princess.
Goblins on the right-hand side take it down to 1280. Mohamed Light in trouble on both lanes. Poison down, gives him the lead, but for how long?
Pressure, pressure, pressure here from Sub. He cannot let Mo get back on offense. Needs to defend. The high drill.
The defensive drill. Will it be enough?
That's enough!
Mohamed Light, brilliant in defense, takes a 2-0 lead.
Insane pressure from the Brazilian. Starts recognizing to stack the princesses late, knowing Mo has to go poison.
I'm gonna say how it is. It should go off of overall damage and not single depth of damage on one tower. It's for noobs. It's for noobs.
Two things there.
It is for noobs.
At the end. Is, you know, we talk a lot about how you don't want to have to use the Evo Snowball on defense. It means you're not getting that offensive damage. He uses it to buy himself enough time to reset. And then the drill on defense as well. He knew, then, hey, you cannot get
if your wild duel takes too long,
unless I let you.
It goes off of how much mana left you have. Not how much health. How much mana. Guys, right, guys? Like, holy shit, that's brain dead.
Mo holds for pause, recognizes, like you said, I need to reset. I need to slow things down. I need to spend my elixir defensively.
If you cannot break a tower,
he doesn't get more damage.
You damage it.
I will
Whoever
win
did
this,
the most overall damage will win.
Does, and takes 2-0 lead here in our first upper bracket grand final. Excuse me, our grand finals here.
And this is where Sub needs to figure out how to quiet that little voice in the back of your head, the one that starts saying, oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. Am I ready for this? Can I work my way out? That voice has to be strangled.
Guys, I'm disappointed
at this exact moment.
In this Cal guy. But you know what? I believe in the underdog. He's going to win that.
See him getting better.
Here comes a comeback. Chat, what is it? BO300?
What was going on all across the board in a macro sense. But the problem is he just gave up too much too early on. Mo Light saw it. He saw blood in the water. Just like a shark, he goes after him relentlessly. And then he goes, okay, so you started to clean some stuff up. Let me now slow down.
BO5 first to 5.
Reset, play some better defense. And it was just beautiful stuff here from the goated one.
Yeah, I mean, he took care of business as you expect, and now we get into this real question as, hey, if Sub is going to win in this first best of 5,
he comes from loser's bracket, so he gets a bracket reset after win.
Game 4 and Game 5. And we talked about this in the best of 3s, where you're looking at kind of that rhythm of typically it's going to be
bracket resets are absolutely the best thing in esports to do.
Big or
if tournaments don't have bracket resets,
in this case,
they should go out of business.
Has 3 ahead of him, and he's gone cycle twice.
Yeah, and that control deck, that Dark Prince Tesla Minor Rocket deck is just lurking in the wings,
oh my Lord.
if you will, knowing
I'm not
that
hating on Mo. I just saw that everyone was voting against this guy, so I vote for the Brazilian guy because he's only 50%.
Right? Maybe
somebody's got to be in his corner.
A little bit better. Obviously, drill the worst case scenario, but at least maybe if you can minor, you can meet him in damage. You can go that control against each other, or if you can get graveyard in, you at least have a way to get more damage on tower than those drills that were completely useless in the last set.
Here today, chat, I thought we would educate the chat about a few words that cannot exist. First word is
it feels like it's about to
Clash Royale Pro. Not a thing. Not a thing. Second term is Clash Royale Micro. Not a thing. Not a thing. These two things cannot happen in our physical realm.
Because it just relies on him doing what he does best, Mohamed Light, which is defend and just get miners out. Here we go. Game 3. Will this be a clear sweep in our first grand finals? Or will Sub be able to turn things around?
He needs to send card at once
big question
also.
here is if Sub goes cycle, which it looks like he's going to be doing, what does that leave him for games 4 and 5? Right, it's pretty easy to put him on some stuff when you get into the
now Cal wins because now he's at the bottom.
Now that we're 3 cycles
it's a much harder play when you're at the top.
And we see the Tesla and log out already for Mo Light. Looking like it could be a version of Mortar here from Sub.
Oh, he's playing Dark Knight.
Gonna figure out what.
By the way, this is copy chat from the Lich King. By the way, this is the Lich King. Stolen IP.
Cannon cart breaks down, plenty away from that tower. Mo forced to cover those skellies, and you see him going, all right, I had to do that.
Looking like he could be going to Hog Rider.
Chat, he keeps letting his mana to go above 10. Even if it's a 0.01
Good little
loss,
bit of pressure here
it's
from
still a
Sub
loss,
on the
man.
left-hand lane, and now going back to the right. Tesla out for Mo.
Still haven't seen what the second Evo is from Sub. As a game.
Oh, the emote. Damn, son.
Spirit.
And it survives.
Oh,
Beautiful
damn. What an awful trade. Jesus Christ.
What's Mohamed got going on here? Obviously, Earthquake is one you would think of, but Lightning open as well.
And
there you go.
Lightning comes down in the back there. Mo at 27.66.
Guys, I think he's countered
The
it.
thing is the Lightning is so expensive, you can start to stack cannon carts one side, Skelly's Kelly King the other.
Guys, a 4-4 trade
you can get a little more aggressive with
benefits
mortars because you have the cannon
Blue
cart there that
more.
can break down. But
Jesus, how did you not know this?
the thing that you're thinking about is how do I get damage on tower? I need a barrel to get through, or I need a mortar to connect, and those are two very difficult things to do against Mo Light.
Because I said so,
Middle
moron.
mortar.
You won't get it.
Picks it up with the Mighty Miner.
Guys, this tower is shit, no?
And cannon cart.
Huh? Huh?
A lot
He
of
did the
lightning
bridge
value there,
skip.
maybe trying to bait it
What?
out of Mo, and he does take
I have
it.
never seen that strat
These are be some
before.
big hits. 2 from the Hog, I believe. Oh, it stops the second.
Oh, he
Now
switched
mortar
sides.
down. Evo Mortar in play. Fire Spirit. Wow. Perfect timing on that Fire Spirit.
Oh,
That
log.
goes down just in
Oh,
time.
I'm done watching.
Kelly King's in
Jesus
both lanes. Evo
Christ, I
Firecracker
hate that
trying to work
shit.
on the defensive side. Mortar still at about a 1/3 health.
He needs his arrows to get rid of that Firecracker right now.
Another
Does
log.
Sub. Not able to do it. Mortar off the board, no damage in.
You should expect a little King Tower activation there. That will be helpful in the long run.
Guys, playing log cycle, guys. Guys, I'm gonna use all my abilities and then use another log, guys. Guys, look.
Sudden
Like,
death overtime.
Jesus.
And
Bridge
setting up
spam
the Skelly
cycle
barrel way
log
low.
bullshit.
And I like how Mo is just not even, I'm not even going to play with it. Every
Yeah.
time that cannon cart's in the back, I'm going to take the lightning value. I don't care what lane it's in. I don't care which tower is lower, at least right now. 90 seconds remaining.
Oh, no!
overtime.
The
Game
Rockets!
3, grand finals.
Oh, close.
And a bit of a stalemate for Sub.
Yeah, he's got to figure out what can he do to get to the second level. He's again in a
Another
situation.
log.
Firecracker is going to be
Oh,
devastating
my.
here.
Oh,
Does get
my.
a shot in. Mighty Miner bomb goes off as well, and Sub cannot get on offense. Tesla here to block?
Did it?
No. Mighty Miner to kite or distract. Skeleton King looking for it, and a perfect lightning
Wow.
again
Hold
for
on.
Mo. But a shot does get in. Late ability, and that's going to be very little damage. And Mo goes, you almost predicted me, but that one goblin stays alive.
Oh,
Yeah, that arrow feels like a late
God.
gasp there. Is there was just one little ghostly skeleton there.
But he's just a log spammer. Jesus,
Looking for
man.
the mortar defensively as Mo
You need to change his
goes
name to
lightning
fucking
early. This is a
Logamid Light.
last
Like,
chance
Jesus,
effort here
brother, man.
For Sub.
This
He's
is
gotta win the
just
game
one
with
man
this
log.
push.
He's logging the whole game.
He's
This
not
is
even going
lame
to
as
get to the push.
So
Mo Light
boring.
trying to break through an ocean of goblins, and still Mo Light's Hog gets on tower.
Unless
Mo has to get to that lightning. That's a lot on the left-hand side, a lot on the right-hand side.
And going for the block is Sub. Now maybe going to drop goblins in the back.
Ah!
Mo's looking for it, trying to find a spot for that lightning. And there it is. And he gets it! 3 up, 3 down.
and he heads right back to get ready for round 2.
Yo. The Drill Master is the most imbalanced card in the game. So broken. He should not have tanked it that long. Broken.
That's one of the things about this deck that I find is very difficult to do, is when you're playing against someone that understands a macro matchup, it's so difficult to get damage on
this game needs to introduce armor tiers. That miner should have high HP, but no armor. Should get shredded.
At least the Boss Bandit version forces you to make mistakes because of how strong it is, how much damage it does. But this is all cards that have just been in the game for a very long time, very controllable, and Sub not finding a way to break through once.
1,000 more damage, and he's losing. Broken ass game. Broken game.
Game number 2 didn't have anything to get direct damage on tower. Game number 3, he just has the arrows. And those arrows will do something, but you're not going to get much there at the end. So you start getting deeper in that game, you start falling behind, and you start panicking.
Chat, in my opinion, this card should be removed. This card should be removed.
Mo was just so comfortable, so ready, sitting back there, and he used it to just press the advantage to get that win.
And just nothing for 3 games here from Sub. Just felt like he was on his back foot the entire time. Mo had his number.
Chat, is it BO5?
New or unfamiliar with our format, wondering maybe why this is not all over. We are now in our grand finals reset. There are at most 5 more games in the 2025 season of CRL, and Mo Light is looking for that 3rd time.
Chat, I'm gonna just say what it is, chat. There's a reason why he was in the loser's bracket, because he's a loser. That's why he's about to lose right here.
Looking at something,
all I'm saying.
Get off the deck that I've played so far. Do I need to completely change directions? Keep in mind, we saw 3 cycle decks back to back to back.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to watch the stream. You're not gonna make me lag, are you?
Just covered.
Yeah, it's the stream.
Got your decks.
It's the
I
stream.
picked them out based off what just happened. Just chill. Don't think about it. Don't think about what just happened. Do everything that you can to reset. You've played this game for tens of thousands of hours.
Evo lag.
There's nothing you can learn right now in 5 minutes that's going to change anything. He just needs to get back to his gameplay. You're talking about there was desperation moves over and over, micro mistakes over and over. He just needs to lock down and slow down. You know, there's the Mo Light effect of playing too passively, but there's also this new effect of, all right, I need to get hyper aggressive. And it works a little bit. We saw it with Sandbox yesterday, but this is still Mohamed Light. He is going to be able to, as we talked about, reset like he did in that game 2. You've got to be able to get some damage in and then reset the pace. You can't run away with it against him.
Well, you know, the other thing to think about that could be good for Sub here, and it kind of goes against Jose V's style as a coach, is just go for a hard matchup. Go for that hard counter, go for something that's a big swing, and try to get 1 game under your belt and just get on to those next few with an advantage. That's really, really hard to do, and I know they're back there working on something.
And as they're back there working on that,
I don't know what
what
just happened in
our first grand finals. 1 more to go.
I'm also learning because I'll become a pro this game at one point. Just kidding. I have a life and I got goals. Chat, no disrespect, but I find that there's something inherently weird with going to an esports event on stage and then playing with my phone. There's something to it. There's something about it. I don't know. Oh, they play on tablet? Mobile games aren't just not esports, they're also just not gaming. It's all good though. He did the emote! Well, he did the react GIF! Oh, no, I can't.
Rich Slayton here with the 2-time and defending world champion Mohamed Light. Tell me about this year for you
and how you view coming into World Finals.
This year, I think it was probably the most difficult year for me. I think
I'll go chill for a little bit then.
as
3
well
minutes.
as I did in previous years, and hopefully I can defend my.
Like, even G's watching this shit.
You and Mugi have.
I did not do as well as I did in previous years, and hopefully I can defend my title this year.
You and Mugi have traded off World Championships, but you have a chance to be the first one to go for 3 and back-to-back. Does that change how you view things at all? Do you feel the pressure of that mounting?
Coming into this event, we both have 2 world championships. Well, I hope I can win my 3rd one.
Some people, maybe most people, consider you the greatest of all time in Clash Royale. What does that make you think, and what do you think sets you apart from everybody else?
It makes me happy that there are
Bro,
some people who
this is
consider
tweak
me
lord.
as the best in the game. At the same time, with that, it comes a lot of expectations from people, which can be difficult to manage sometimes.
You are rapidly approaching
Erling Haaland's
a
joke
pretty
of
big
it only
number,
like
the first
5
person
minutes,
to
but
ever
funny,
hit
I
$1
guess.
million in total prize money from Clash Royale. Do you ever
Bro's
think
evil
about
blinking,
that
low-key.
number? That's kind of crazy from a game you play on your phone.
All right, this chat's branded.
Proud and happy of.
You might be the most well-known name in Clash Royale worldwide. Is there anything you'd like to say to your supporters,
Yo,
people watching
Buster
at home?
Like to
WTF,
thank
do you know
everyone
about Clash
for
Royale,
supporting
Mr.
me over the
100
years,
to 0
especially my
Ome?
family, my mom, my brother. I love everyone, and hopefully I can make everyone.
If you earn a 1 mil from mobile game esports, it's
Thanks a
not
lot,
esports.
Mohammed.
Yo,
And
buddy.
I know I speak for everyone
buddy,
when we're very excited to see
you can
what you
make
do this
anything and
weekend.
win anything. Yeah, you can win $1 million off a fucking farmland, farming, fucking. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wait, they're hot micing.
This last match, the telestration here is going to be huge. We're going through game 2, about the last 20 seconds, to really break down for you guys what exactly happened.
No, just get the game on.
So number 1 here, I just want to say, 3 princesses on the
watching
board.
this. Fuck it.
Insane control from Sub.
I'm not into Fortnite. I'll put some Arc Raiders. I'll play a bit of this first.
He's got the expertise. He understands that he has to play poison on the right-hand lane in order to basically
highest skill cap
to get that
esports
damage,
tier
right?
list.
But these princesses are stacking up. The Goblin Barrel's flying in. The Valkyrie
Where's
here
Clash
cleans
Royale?
up really well, as well as the Bomber, and then he gets the poison down. And I like what Sub is doing.
He's gonna
Once
have an
again,
esports
three
tier list.
princesses,